Hey folks, just wanted to do a quick video just to have a little talk about Nintendo Switch Pro controllers and kind of looking around to see which are real and which are fake really. So what we have here is we have the original Pro controller, genuine one. We have an original Zelda Tears of the Kingdom Pro controller, which is an original. And this one, which I've got recently from CEX. So I bought it used off their website for about £45, which, a Pro controller normally would set you back about kind of 50, £60. So 45 for a used controller. You'd expect a kind of used, genuine item. Now, I know that the Switch Splatoon 2 Pro controller is quite sought after. So you're probably gonna pay a little bit higher sometimes, with people trying to kind of fleece you a little bit on them, just because they're not available brand new anymore, or there's not many around. But I obviously bought this from CEX thinking that it was genuine, and when I had a go with it, I ended up kind of looking around YouTube and various other sources, Reddit, etc., just to see if my controller was actually fake or not. And from my findings, it turns out that it is fake. Um, I'll probably go through just a few little features here of why I think it's fake. So if you can see, I have the search for controller screen up on the Nintendo Switch. It's a very handy way to test the HD rumble, which is on the Pro controllers. So I can show you just this. You could probably hear the quite an audible solid vibration from the original Pro controller when I press the A button. And if I move that across to the Zelda one, it's quite similar. And then we move it across to the Splatoon one, and you can immediately hear the difference. There's a pause in between each rumble, which is not on the original Pro controllers. So that for me says that it hasn't got a genuine HD rumble in it. The second thing that I noticed, which it's actually quite obvious once you know about it, is these little lights at the bottom that kind of show you which player you are. If you're to run your fingernail across that, it's smooth. There's no bumps. Same with this one. And then when we come to this Splatoon one, don't know if you can hear that, but there's an actual scratching noise because my fingers are actually catching on the little square LEDs. Also, if you look closely, you can actually see, I don't know if it's easy to see or not, that they are actually a slightly different size as well. So they're kind of a little bit more kind of rounded looking on the original genuine one, and they're more kind of square on the fake one. So this is why I think it's a fake. Now I'll go into the kind of look of it, and once you do see it in person, it's really hard to tell. It actually looks like a real controller. Everything seems to be in the right place. Even the logos, I've read previous YouTubes that, or sorry, Reddits and saw previous YouTube videos which say that the Switch logo's not in the right place, the artwork's wrong, the buttons don't feel right, things like that. And this one actually is very, very close to a genuine one. Um, I'm not totally sure if you can't really see it here, but it even has the thanks to all gamers message inside it, the same as my genuine ones. Now, one of the telltale signs, I don't have another one to compare, is apparently this artwork is quite parts of it's quite faded, and on the genuine one, it's actually a little bit clearer. But it does have the Nintendo logos. It even has the kind of quality stamps and bits and pieces on the bottom, and it actually does seem like it's pretty genuine. The colors look nice on the pink and green, and I can't really tell anything from that. The only other way that I was able to see whether it was fake or not was the calibration on the Joy-Cons. And what I found was that when I press on the Joy-Con in the direction to test it, it was actually reaching the outer circle before the Joy-Con was fully pushed in that direction. And that happened the same for all directions on both Joy-Cons. And when I tested that, or sorry, analog sticks, when I tested that on the genuine controllers, they reached the end and on full extension only. So these seem to kind of jump around a little bit. So it's definitely a good fake. One other thing I read about was amiibo functionality, so I thought I'd try some of my amiibos. And I tried them on the Splatoon controller, they worked just the same. I used Zelda Breath of the Wild and I used a few of my Breath of the Wild amiibos, and it was pretty much the same functionality as the Pro controller. So it's a pretty good copy. And the main things that tell me that it's it's a fake is the HD rumble, the LEDs, and the analog stick calibration. So I'm going to be taking it back to CEX tomorrow, and I'm hopefully going to bring my Switch and my Pro controllers with them and get a discussion with them so they understand that it's a fake. As I sent an email previously to them about this, and they pretty much came back with the standard, we don't sell counterfeit or fakes. They clearly did. This is a fake. So we'll go back to them tomorrow and see if perhaps they have a genuine one in stock that they might bring out and let me test before I take it away, and we can get rid of this fake one. But there we go. That's it. Uh, Thanks very much for watching. See you later.